This is the reason why I don't fuck with DJ Vlad. I can't stand DJ Vlad. My people sent me this, you know what I'm saying? They had all the information and it was like, hey, cuz, go ahead and drop this video. And then I seen this video being posted by, hold on, KB Goes Live, and I saw the entire video by KB Goes Live. And you know what? I also had to do the video. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to KB Goes Live, you know what I'm saying? But DJ Vlad is suing Joyner Lucas over social media clips and a failed interview that DJ Vlad requested. How lame can this man be? That's the reason why. If I was ever famous, I would never in my life do an interview with this man. 65% of people that do interviews with this man end up dead, incarcerated, or in the hospital. So basically, this is the lawsuit which DJ Vlad is arguing and saying your copyrights in fragments entitles DJ Vlad to his actual damages, costs, attorney fees, and all that other bullshit that comes. And he is suing for $150,000. You know, and my thing is this. If nobody wants to be interviewed by you, why are you catching animosity? Why are you catching beef? Don't you get enough interviews? Don't you get enough interviews by other artists and other celebrities as actors and everything? Michael J. White, Lil Boosie, the comedian Arias, and all them other people. You get a whole bunch, but because Joyner Lucas does not want to do an interview with you, you catch a fucking migraine headache and you catch a tantrum and you want to sue him because you was trying to extort him at the same time by also including, if you do the interview with me, I'll go ahead and drop the lawsuit, you know what I'm saying? And it will be the biggest, you know, and the most viewed interview that you ever had in your life. Joyner Lucas laughed at this dude, like basically saying, are you serious? You're trying to extort me? So if I don't do the interview, you still gonna sue me, but if I do the interview, you'll drop the lawsuit. What kind of fucking extortion is that? And to be honest with you, that's exactly what DJ Vlad does for a living. He extorts people to a point where he got these people so mind-framed already, you know, thinking that this gonna be the best interview of a lifetime. Bruh, I know others that interview the same celebrities that you interview, and they get more viewers, 10 times more than you any given day. But since this dude is a culture vulture and is only doing this because Joyner Lucas sees through him and knows the type of individual that DJ Vlad is, that he does not want to pursue or even engage any type of interview or relationship when it comes to this culture vulture. I'm just gonna keep it 100. You understand? And the thing is, if you study DJ Vlad, 65% of everybody that goes to his show, rather they end up dead, rather they end up in jail, rather they end up in prison, or rather they end up in the hospital. And I don't want to hear no excuses. Oh, he ain't like that. He's one of the best doing interviews. He's one of the best in the internet. You know, he got one of the biggest platforms to do interviews. And as you can see, this is his argument into why he is pursuing the lawsuit against Joyner Lucas, which is sickening to me, and it's a total ridiculous just way of conducting yourself as a human being and as a man when you get turned down for an interview. Look, bruh, sometimes you're going to have to suffer losses. Sometimes you're going to have to go through your losses. And the reason why is because not everybody's going to give in to you. Not everybody's going to go accordingly to what you're saying. This is going to be your biggest interview. It'll be legendary. It'll be the biggest legacy of interviews that you ever had. Stop lying. Stop capping. So this is some of the, argument that DJ Vlad is arguing against Mr. Joyner Lucas. And let me tell you something. Joyner Lucas didn't hold anything back. He struck back with comments on his own and wanting people to put this more out there so people can see the type of extorter and the type of person and manipulator that DJ Vlad is. Don't get it twisted. DJ Vlad been like this like forever and a day. Just because he interviews so many people and he interviews, you know what I'm saying, megastars, superstars, actors, rappers, athletes, comedians, that he's not a snake. DJ Vlad is a snake, bruh. He just came out just a couple of weeks ago and said, interviewing the first godfather of snitching in hip-hop, Mr. Rat 69, that it was the most expensive interview that he ever had to do. Why don't do the interviews? Why complain for if you're gonna go ahead and do an interview with a rat? What you expect? That 6ix9ine just gonna do an interview for free? You got me effed up. 6ix9ine's gonna ask for that bread. What you think? This man got bills and expenses that needs to be paid. So what you complaining about? You see, and in one post, you know what I'm saying, it regenerates to the traction of pulling in a 4.4 million viewer, 2018 reports, and 20,000 likes before the X removed it in response to a Digital Millennium Copyright Act takedown request. So you see, this is the manipulation and the extortion that this man is using to be able to get this interview or get his lawsuit money from Mr. Joyner Lucas, which is so laughable and it's so jokeable to me. Look what it says though. The lawsuit says Joyner Lucas encouraged others to share this video. Exactly, just like I said, he wants people to share this. And you know what? To my peoples that send me this information and KB Goes Live, thank y'all very much. I really do appreciate it. I love me some Joyner Lucas. That's one of my dogs right there. When it comes to that rapping, that boy don't play. That's why Eminem has the utmost respect for him, because when he gets on that microphone, that boy's untouchable. But it says, which allegedly led to further unauthorized distribution. It also claims the rapper profits from increased engagement on his social media using viral posts to promote music and merchandise. So basically, DJ Vlad is doing everything in his power, not only to try to extort and expose and try to make Joyner Lucas look bad, but it's Joyner Lucas that exposed DJ Vlad. It's Joyner Lucas that said, you know what, you want to do this to me? Well, I'm going to go to the media and I want all my peoples and everybody that see this to post it, repost it, and put it online and make videos about it, because the world needs to know the type of snake that you are and how you trying to extort me. It's laughable. And the thing that gets to me is that DJ Vlad is not giving up. He is pursuing. He is persistent. A consistent, persistent person that just doesn't give in. Check this out. Before filing the lawsuit, High in Here says it attempted to resolve the issue out of court. Vlad was willing to drop any potential legal actions in return for an interview, like I just said before, with Joyner Lucas. However, litigations reportedly fell apart after Lucas manager Joshi set an explicit field text message to Vlad's legal team from Joyner Lucas himself, which basically saying, go fuck yourself. You trying to extort me? You trying to tell me if I don't do the interview that you will drop the charges and the legal actions that you got against me for me not doing the interview with you? Man, fuck you, DJ Vlad. That's what basically Joyner Lucas sent his team to DJ Vlad's, people manager and his team. Just basically, fuck you, ain't no way in hell you're gonna disrespect me like that and act like I'm just gonna go ahead and give in, like I'm a puppet, you know what I'm saying, like I'm a slave, like you got all these people that wanna do interviews with you because you so-called proclaim that it'll be the legacy of interviews that they're gonna have. F you, F your team, and F everything that you stand for. Man, hey, Joyner Lucas, I give it to you, brother, because I can't stand that fool. And Joyner Lucas said, when you get sued because you ain't want to do an interview, shaking my head, lame, been stalking me for years to go on his weak-ass channel, and when he finally realized I won't sit down with him, with his B ass, because I hate everything about him just like me. I hate everything about DJ Vlad. He decides he's gonna try to extort me out of one instead. Shaking my head at DJ Vlad. You gotta be the B of all B's and alive. You wanted clout so bad, so here's your clout. UHOE. Basically, just like I finished saying. So, just because he didn't want to do an interview with this man, he wants to extort him and wants to go ahead and try to expose Joyner Lucas, but Joyner Lucas exposed him instead. And this is DJ Vlad, reaching out to them on September the 1st, 2018. Are you interested in me interviewing you for Vlad TV? You killed it in Kamikaze, by the way, which is with Eminem. Then in 2020, in May 15, he said, come through for an interview. It'll be legendary. He tells that to everybody. He sells that dream to everybody. And come to find out, these same people that he interviews have other interviews that have more viewers and have more people looking at it or what they do on the DJ Vlad fucking channel. Ain't that some shit? But he kept on being persistent. You know what I'm saying? On May 16, 2020. Interested in interviewing Joyner for DJ Vlad. He keeps pushing the narrative. And Joyner Lucas never hit him up. Because Joyner Lucas don't want to sit down with him. Because Joyner Lucas knows the type of individual that this man is. He knows his perspectives, his meaning, his demeanor, and the way that he is going to conduct himself and what he is going to try to do. So here it is again, you know what I'm saying? Basically saying, following up with Joyner again would be a good time with the Will Smith single. That's when Joyner Lucas dropped the single with Will Smith. And it was a good song. I like it. You know what I'm saying? It was a banging song. I didn't like Will Smith's verse, but I like Joyner Lucas's verse because Will Smith just sounded too corny for it. But anyway, and following up again. And that's when Joyner Lucas responds and says, what's good, bro? His dropping album tops of the year. Let's revisit them. So basically, DJ Vlad is like, you know what? Let's go in and sit down and talk about it. Let's go in and sit down, you know what I'm saying, and have an interview about it. But Joyner Lucas just wasn't with it. He just ain't want to do it. Because once again, like I said, Joyner Lucas knows the type of individual that DJ Vlad is. He's a culture vulture. He don't care about the culture. He don't care. Oh, listen. For everybody that he interviews a lot of black brothers. He interviews a lot of actors that are black and all this. Because he's a culture vulture. That's exactly my point. And guess what 65% of them end up at? Dead, in a hospital, in jail, or in prison after their interview with DJ Vlad. Exactly my point. And basically, DJ Vlad just kept on pursuing, consistently stalking Mr. Joyner Lucas and just did not stop. So Joyner Lucas' team just said, you know what? We'll keep in touch. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what my boy has to say. And basically on the last note, he said, how can we lock in for an interview? And basically, to be honest with you, Joyner Lucas never wanted to lock in for an interview. But he kept on being persistent, keep pushing the narrative, keep pushing it until a point that Joyner Lucas just cracked and was like, bruh, quit fucking with me, man. I don't want to do no interview with you, man. Just leave me alone. You see, and Joyner Lucas even said it. I'm not sure. We'll let you know. And he was like, DJ Vlad said, call me ASAP, please. Want to settle a legal matter with Joyner before we take in court. So basically, this was him saying, you know what? Since he don't want to do the interview with me, let me go ahead and speak to the team and we could settle this out of court. Let's just go ahead, pay up the money. We can reach to a settlement so we won't have to even debate this or argue this legal action in court. Son of a bitch. I'm telling you, man, DJ Vlad ain't no good, man. He ain't no good for the culture, man. And a lot of rappers and people that do interviews with this man, y'all need to find out that this man is no good for the culture. He is not good to represent for the culture. Look what he tried to do to Joyner Lucas. And you trying to tell me that he's down with the culture? I don't respect this man for one can of paint, but at the same time, too, I'm not going to go ahead and disrespect him and say bad words about him because I don't want my YouTube channel to be disconnected or terminated. This is just, you know what I'm saying, how I really feel about the man. You know, there's no disrespect. This is actual facts. And this is Joyner Lucas exposing this man for who he really is. But my thoughts on DJ Vlad have always been the same. As you can see here, let me know by 10 a.m. tomorrow what you decide to do. If I don't hear back, I'll assume you want to go to the legal route. So you see what I'm saying? He kept on pushing. He kept on pushing the narrative. Kept on being consistently persistent and trying to engage Lucas' team to go ahead and go with the interview. If not, I'll see you in court. That's called extortion to the maximum. And that's why I don't have respect, not only because of that, it's because he makes rappers snitch on themselves. He makes rappers tell on themselves. He makes rappers tell about their life story, about their homies, about their background, about their routines and what they do. And next thing you know, 65% end up dead, in the hospital, in jail, or in prison. And that's why I do not respect this man. He is a culture vulture. All he cares about is clicks and interviews to make more money off of the culture that he's trying to diminish and establish as in, oh, I'm cool with y'all. I'm down with y'all. But in reality, he is not. People, ladies and gentlemen, open up your eyes. This man does not see the culture. All he cares about what he can benefit from the culture. And this is what Mr. Joyner Lucas told his team to tell Mr. Vlad. Here it goes. Dear Vlad, suck my arm and call your attorney and do whatever you have to do. I wasn't ever doing an interview with you before in this lifetime, and you're deaf, not getting an interview now. So you're definitely not getting an interview now. So settle your legal matters however you want to, you know, settle them, whatever the case. P, I always thought you was a and this just confirms that kind of that you are. No way in this lifetime or the next will ever I allow someone like you to try to extort me out of an interview. You got me all the way effed up. Send that to him, please, to Mr. Vlad himself. So you see, Joyner never wanted to do an interview with you in this lifetime, the next lifetime, the following lifetime. So this is what Vlad is saying, or, you know, responded back. I'm going to respond to Joyner Lucas' temper tantrum over me suing him for copyright infringement later this week. Everything I'll talk about will be facts. They're gonna skip that part though. man, you know what? They ain't gonna skip nothing. You just a culture vulture who doesn't care about the culture, who doesn't respect the culture, and don't respect nobody that doesn't want to do an interview with you. That's why you try to extort Joyner Lucas. If he would have done the interview with you, you would have dropped it. That's called extortion to the max. So please, don't try to discredit yourself or give yourself credit or try to excuse yourself from you trying to extort Mr. Joyner Lucas. You know, and as you can see, Joyner Lucas said, "Shut up, Pete. Ain't no facts. Only facts is there you being the biggest I've ever seen. Suing me because I ain't want to sit down with your smug face ass and answer any of your BS ass questions, so you decide you want to take the opportunity to sue me for clout. You've been on my for years trying to talk to me. I'm mad. My manager even was nice enough to respond to your message at all, but he was trying to be professional. You always stuck me as a who would do some like this, which is why I ain't respect you to begin with. Hope you get all the clout you want, Goofy, cause you gonna get exactly what you've been looking for, DJ Vlad." You see? So that's why I'm saying, man, Joyner Lucas was not wrong for answering to him like this and disrespecting Mr. DJ Vlad like this, but this is something that DJ Vlad has been asking for, so the clout that he wanted is exactly what Joyner Lucas gave him. And to be honest with you, I'm very glad that Joyner Lucas behaved and even acted like this with a culture vulture like DJ Vlad. And it's sad to say, but I'm going to end this by saying, how do y'all feel about DJ Vlad? How does the world feel about the way DJ Vlad comes at black artists, black rappers, black actors, comedians, and things to that nature? Do y'all feel that he's a culture vulture? And do y'all feel that Joyner Lucas was wrong for what he did? Y'all let me know in the comments down below. This is your boy Chico Black, Mr. AK Jaloso. Y'all holler at me. Y'all let me know what it is. God bless. Peace.